Hello there, gentlemen, and welcome back to the British Empire. We are now going to continue with this, and we're going to allow our clock to actually run this time. Not as fast. While we sort out of our other garrison forces, we're going to stick them in the garrison theatre, just to ensure they know their orders. Might even get one little garrison fellow. Just gotta pick them all, get them all. Yeah, I'm sure they'll stay where they need to be and look after their lands. Maybe I don't need people in the... Of course, we'll leave these fellows here. Let's get all of you in a different one. In the Chinese theatre. I'll get you under a command of somebody, perhaps. We do have plenty of people. Ah, Bang. That's an Asian enough name. We'll get you, sir, to protect Hong Kong. And, of course, that. I'm sure we'll enjoy your little job. That is actually everybody. Excellent. So you fellows here, I want you to garrison that, and Cyprus. Cyprus will be very important. That's not what I wanted. Excellent. And it's just the Singapore forces moving over. We'll put you under the command of... Have Kappa here. Have him under your command. And you're going to be under the... Let's put you in the African theatre, really. British theatres for real British troops. British men. Excellent. Who are not very well trained. Perhaps we should fix that. Let's have everybody exercising while they garrison our nation. Right, we do need a lot of infantry equipment. A heck of a lot. Field guns, again, as well. Support equipment, close air support. Okay, let's try and get up to 3 factories each with these. 2 for you. I'll cut you back 1, try and get that going up a bit further. Which has saved me a lot of wood, which is always great. Oil and wood is what we need. Don't need as much wood as we did before. And those factories are being built... rather well. Okay, maybe we'll trade some extra wood with Canada. It'll cost me 2 factories, which is a shame. And oil we'll trade with British India. British India, if I can get my words out correctly. No, we need a little bit more than that. Which involve not trading with one of my guys. Okay, maybe we'll go with British India. Shame I just can't quite get enough. But it will help a lot with our growth, yeah? Yes. So we'll continue to do that. We'll build, we'll do this, we'll research, and we will wait to see what happens. George V. What a great man. What a great man indeed. Oh yes, of course, I did get this fellow here helping out. What's in the authoritarian? Moresby, Madden, Max Madden. Tom Mann. Yes. I'm sure we'll do perfectly well how we are at the moment. Sending out a British diplomats is nearly a mission complete. Terrific. Absolutely terrific. Now we must look towards supporting one of these people. We can support Will. We can support Willie here. Mutual advantage German Pact. Yes. Guarantee independence with Belgium. Ah, good. So we cancel that. We don't want to be drawn into war by guaranteeing Belgium, really. So we'll go ahead and we'll wipe that off of our plate. The British do not need to die for Belgium. We do not. Quite simply, we do not need to do that. And then afterwards, what we'll do is we'll look towards building our own industry. As we do need to do that. Ah, of course, the Albanians are up to no good. Yes, you need 15 world tension before you can go after anywhere. Ah, human-powered transport. So slavery has been invented. Terrific. What else could we gain here? Oh, that's 6,000 days ahead. We can, however, get resource gain efficiency, which might help us a lot with our wood and oil shortage. Which is all well and good. So you fellows are in this here unit, but you are unable to do anything. Why? I have transport ships, you can march up through the lands. I also do have a Canadian army. Quite the Canadian army as well. I actually have that flag. I have that flag in front of me right now. I got it while staying in GB, because it's easy to get stuff like that over here. And I'm going to take it with me back to Canada, because I'm great. Nice, there's only 3 Canadian units. Well, that's a huge shame. I want to be in the British theatre. I'll put you all over here, like so. We could just move you abroad. Ah, the 1st Canadian Infantry Division. You are a elite force. Maybe we'll put you over here. And we'll take one of our weaker divisions and maybe send them back over. No, you know what? We'll put all of the Canadians over to the British Empire. And Canada will produce its own military slowly. They do produce a lot of wood, which is always good. And there's a lot of guns to need, though. And our factories are... 20 guns a day is not very good, but they are getting better. They will get better by the day. Of course, we wanted to sort out these navies, didn't we? Right, we want you to join... there's still so many fleets. Right, let's see what the name of the one over here is. You are the home fleet, and you... Mediterranean fleet. Okay, we're going to stick ships there. Or are we going to put them in here where we don't have many boats? Yeah, Mediterranean flotilla. We'll reinforce that. Mediterranean flotilla. Mediterranean flotilla. I want to get all of these guys built. Mediterranean flotilla. Very good. Mediterranean flotilla. Very good. Your Mediterranean flotilla. Let's get it a bit stronger. It's not going to take terribly long to get all these things built. Mediterranean flotilla, yes, very good. Your Mediterranean flotilla. You to the Mediterranean flotilla. You to the Mediterranean flotilla. And that leaves you, but we'll put you down to here. We'll leave you at auto to be built. The Cape Squadron. No. We'll put you in home fleet, and then from there we can dictate where people go. So basically what it'll do is it'll rush out these ships. Excellent. Computing, hand tools. Excellent. Just what we need to help our nation. What else can we learn about? Submarine attacks, not really that important. Tank research, no. Mustard gas, no. Decryption and encryption is always useful, and so is air superiority. Reinforcement rates, we'll go for that. But what we need is industry more than anything else, really. So we'll go for production efficiency cap to make our industry so much better. Yes, we shall. What a shame to lose South Africa, but I'm sure they'll produce many soldiers for us. I'm sure Egypt will as well. Part of the Ottoman Empire. Of course, they'll have to fight the Ottoman Empire over there. So we should produce a fair few more Egyptian units. Colonial troops. We really need something that weak. What we need is Egyptians. Egypt? Oh, was there? Copy. Edit, what are you? Just infantry divisions. We'll rename you to Egyptians. Egyptians, we want your any particular badge. What looks Egyptian-y? They had all their little figures, didn't they? Which figure most represents? We'll just... a bird. Where's man standing sideways holding pot? That's what I want. Man standing sideways holding pot. Oh, he's not here. We'll just go for a fly. I'm sure that's perfect. We want to train a fair few of you. Not terribly many. How many guns do you require each? 400 infantry equipment. That is absurd. 4. Just for start, we'll get you anywhere. I want you to join, which army was it? The orange one. Excellent. Oh, that will add a lot of weighting to our infantry equipment line. Which is always a shame, but I'm sure we'll make it work. How are we doing on the resource front? Still exactly where we were. Of course, we're going to have to wait until the research comes through before we can start expecting anything better. Wait, what's this? More ships. Ah, right. Well, let's get you under the command of this man, and we're going to send you... Where do we not have ships? Along this side of the African coast. We're going to go there. We're going to patrol around this way, including the Western Indian Ocean. Off you go, good chap. I see that the Canadians are choosing the long way round, which I'm not too opposed to. They're going all the way to the Shetlands. I'm sure the Canadians will enjoy the Shetlands. It is an island which is cold, so they should feel at home. Cold and wet as opposed to cold and snowy, but I'm sure they'll make do with it. Really? Only 2 divisions on islands? Well, that simply won't do. We need more. These darn Irish trying to rebel, no doubt. We're going to have to suppress them as much as we can. It must be done. Surgical instruments. Well, I'm very happy with that, aren't I? What do we get? War medicine. Excellent. I will take that. Medicine is very important for keeping your men alive, which is obviously something we need to do. Ah, support Wilhelm II. Well, excellent. Now we can have a look at our industry. Industrial effort will go straight there. Let's measure infrastructure, and from there we can build more factories, which is what we need. Oh, I've already done the Midlands there, which is very good. An extra factory has been built. Now, there is something else I can do, which is enlist the forces from my other colonial nations, like Australia and New Zealand. Who controls Fiji? Is that directly ours? Yes, it is. Yeah, they do have a fair few amount of troops. We could get them together into a unit. Japan-Korea Annexation Treaty. Well, good for them, I guess. Right, let's request their forces free of you here. Very good, we'll put you under command here. And in the Aussies, New South Wales, we'll request all of your forces, all free again. What the biggest militaries are you, good sirs? And that gives us 6 divisions. What should we do with them? Well, we could make some with the Indians. Oh no, they're elite soldiers. We need them. We can put them onto our main army over here. Yes, I think I will. I'll put them over here on the main army. 28 divisions. Very good. They'll start sailing over. And we'll see what India has to offer. Or all of our nations around here. See what everybody has to offer. Actually, Nepal. We should go after you. See what forces you can give us, Nepal. Elite soldiers, of course. Not all of you are elite, but enough of you. So we'll put you over here with us as well, 31. And then the Bhutan. Bhutani forces, an extra 2 divisions there. Again, very elite. Excellent. And we'll take the best of India. The best India has to offer. In fact, we'll take all of the India. Take all of India's forces. We'll select them all. Oh, I'll have to select several at a time, it seems. Excellent, you are released. We'll put you over here. Right, one. Well, that's what I was going. I was going for 40 men. Right, so we want you over there, of course. The people who are not. Quiet. Wait, who are you? New Zealanders. Right, we want you over there as well. That's the Aussies, New Zealanders, some Indians. Excellent. That's everyone there on the move. Great. So you wanna... Geez, can I select what I'm trying to do here? Right, so once you lots go away. You lots here. We want to select everyone over this way. Not part of an army, please. Excellent. There's 14 of you. Anyone missing? No. So you have 14 men here. So we're going to choose a commander. Commander Knox. For some reason. And we could just leave them under the control of India. I'm sure India will build more troops. I'm sure they will. We're not going to be going to war with the Qing dynasty, are we? Maybe Afghanistan. What resources do you have, Afghanistan? You just have anything. What does Siam have? A little bit of something. Who are they? All by themselves, it would seem. It would connect up with this area here. Okay. Maybe we'll just delete them and leave them to their own units. Leave them to India to deal with. India can do what they want with these men. Portugal becomes a republic. Well, good for them. Good for Portugal. I'm sure they'll do well. Okay, so we have extra points here. What could I possibly want? Military factory, probably figurehead, national unity. Ah, we could use some of that. Non-core manpower would add a few thousand people to us. Power gain. What do we got around here? So we got here logistics, just making our soldiers a bit better. Military theorists. Experience gain. Dual specialists, morale, reformers, maneuver men. Division organization. Industrial concern, electronics concern. I don't know. Entrenchments. Social forces, army logistics, division attrition. I like the idea of that because it is very expensive to build things. So maybe that's what we will go for here, try and make our army a bit better. So we're going to end up with 40 divisions here. I'm very happy with that. That's a nice sized army. Now, there are some foreigners here, but they're all very well trained foreigners. So put them to good work, we will. It'll take a while to be here, but we'll leave them to it. Mining, excellent. Is that going to save us on our resources? It's going to save us on the wood a bit, so we will save a factory there. What do you mean we have one? I'd rather have the factory, quite honestly. Alright, can we get the next one? No, we cannot. Oil production is an option. Factory output. Excellent. I will take that. Well, thank you very much for watching this episode. I look forward to seeing you next time. Goodbye.